Are you ready to explore Rhodes? Be entertained? And learn a thing or two along the way? We're not here to bore you with lectures. Instead, get ready for a city highlights, fun facts, and a whole lot of useful information. Stick with us, and by the end of this video, you'll be wondering why you didn't click this sooner. Here are some interesting facts about Rhodes. Mandrake Harbor is where history anchors itself to modern charm. According to legend, this is where the Colossus of Rhodes once stood, straddling the harbor entrance. Today, you'll find deer statues at the harbor's entrance instead, and while they're not as colossal, they're definitely photogenic. The harbor is bustling with yachts, boats, and tourists trying to capture the perfect selfie. Insider tip: don't forget to grab some gelato from a nearby cafe while imagining the ancient wonder towering above. The Palace of the Grand Master of the Knights of Rhodes is like a medieval castle on steroids. Built in the 14th century by the Knights of St. John, it looks like the set of a fantasy movie, complete with massive towers, thick stone walls, and a throne room that screams, "I am the Grand Master." But this isn't just for show. This fortress withstood sieges, battles, and countless photo ops. Today, it's a museum where you can ogle mosaics, ancient relics, and architectural grandeur. A tip for visitors: try not to get night envy when you walk through the halls. Lindos Acropolis is where ancient Greece meets jaw-dropping views. Perched on a rocky hill, this site has it all. Temples, columns, and history galore. Climbing to the top is a bit of a workout, but the panoramic views of the turquoise sea and the charming whitewashed village below are worth every step. You'll feel like Zeus looking down from Olympus, minus the lightning bolts. Plus, if you're feeling adventurous, you can even take a donkey ride up. Pro tip: don't wear white, it's not donkey-proof. If you think this video is worth your time, please show some love and hit this like button. It only takes a second, but it will make a huge difference and will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. The Street of the Knights is a time machine disguised as a cobblestone road. Lined with medieval inns that once housed knights from different tongues or languages, it's a place where you can practically hear the clanking of armor and the whispers of ancient secrets. Walking down this street feels like stepping onto a movie set. Just don't trip on the uneven stones while imagining yourself as a knight in shining armor. Fun fact: the inns were grouped by nationality, so knights from France, Spain, and England all had their own hangouts. It's like medieval Airbnb. ctha Springs is where relaxation meets elegance. This historic spa, originally built by Italians in the 1920s, offers stunning architecture, crystal clear waters, and a vibe that screams Instagram heaven. From the mosaic paths to the grand domes, it's a place where you can literally soak up history. Legend has it that even ancient Greeks came here to cure their ailments. So, if you need to unwind after all the sightseeing, this is the spot to channel your inner Greek god or goddess. Quinn Bay is a beach that's so beautiful, it deserves its own movie. In fact, it was named after the actor Anthony Quinn, who fell in love with it while filming The Guns of Navarone. With emerald waters, rocky cliffs, and a vibe that screams, jump in already. It's the perfect spot for snorkeling, sunbathing, or pretending you're in a Hollywood film. Just don't forget your sunscreen. Sunburn isn't a good look for anyone. The ancient Pompei Ruins are a snapshot of Greek life frozen in time. This ancient city, often called the Pompeii of Greece, is an archaeologist's dream. As you wander through the remains of houses, temples, and cisterns, you can almost hear the echoes of ancient market vendors shouting, "Hey, come here for a fresh olives." Don't miss the chance to channel your inner historian while soaking in the incredible sea views. It's educational and Instagram worthy. This video wouldn't be possible without viewers like you. A simple like goes a long way. And it means the world to us. Thank you so much. The Butterfly Valley is nature's answer to a fairy tale. Every summer, thousands of Jersey tiger moths, and yes, they're moths, not butterflies, transform this lush valley into a fluttering spectacle. Walking through the shaded paths feels like being inside a snow globe, except with moths instead of snow. Rimo's Hill is where spirituality meets stunning views. At the top, you'll find a monastery, a giant cross you can climb for panoramic vistas, and peacocks strutting around like they own the place. The views stretch for miles, and the peaceful atmosphere is perfect for reflecting on life. Or planning your next meal in Rhodes town. Pazi Beach is where two seas meet in a dramatic display of nature's artistry. This unique spot features a sandy strip that will separate the Aegean Sea from the Mediterranean. Depending on the tide, it's either a beach or an island. It's a hotspot for windsurfers and kiteboarders, so if you're into water sports or just like watching people wipe out spectacularly, this is your paradise. The Acropolis of Rhodes is an ancient marvel perched on Monty Smith Hill. It's home to the remains of a stadium, a theater, and the Temple of Apollo. The sunsets here are legendary, so grab a spot and watch the sky turn into a masterpiece. Bring a picnic, a camera, and maybe a toga for good measure. So, why not embrace the vibe? Ctha, or Seven Springs, is a hidden gem where you can escape the heat. This lush oasis features, you guessed it, 7 springs, along with shady walking paths and a refreshing stream. Brave visitors can walk through a pitch-black tunnel that leads to a small lake. It's like an adventure movie, but without the snakes. Monolithos Castle is a clifftop fortress with epic views that'll make you feel on top of the world. Built in the 15th century to fend off pirates, it's now a romantic ruin where you can enjoy a picnic with a side of history. Pro tip: wear comfy shoes, it's a bit of a climb, but the views are worth every step. Zambika Monastery is a sacred site with miraculous stories. Women hoping for children used to climb the hill barefoot to pray here. If their prayers were answered, they'd name their child Zambika or Zambikos. And now, if you still haven't pushed the like button, please, don't be that person who watches an entire video and leaves without liking it. That's like eating at a restaurant and not tipping the chef. Click like, it's your way of saying compliments to the content creator. Thank you for watching. And see you next time.